Three news stories for you. Firstly, we have a report from the African Union Summit. Which major African leaders are not attending this summit? We have a few names for you who are not part of this summit. Secondly, viewers, Oromo Liberation Army has carried out an attack on a security team of Oromia regional president. Some casualties are being reported. The incident happened in southern Oromia, where we know there is presence of OLA. Both in western and southern Oromia, there is presence of Oromo Liberation Army. Lastly, viewers, third news story is very important. Afar regional government just an hour ago released a statement. Afar regional government says that Tigray forces have launched fresh attacks to move towards Ethiopia-Djibouti road. 5 Waredas are under the control of Tigray forces. This is being confirmed by Afar regional government. We'll have a detailed look at the statement of Afar regional government. Firstly, viewers, African Union Summit is underway. In the previous video, I told you about PM Abiy's speech, who called for the establishment of an African media house. Now, which major leaders are not attending this summit? Because it's heads of state summit. So which heads of state are not part of this meeting? Firstly, from Eritrea, Asayas has not come. He is not attending this summit. Very expected. Asayas mostly does not attend this sort of events. Secondly, from Egypt, we were waiting to see about Abdul Fattah al-Sisi, that will he attend this meeting or not? He is not here as well. So Egyptian president is not attending African Union Summit. Two other leaders, two other leaders who I was expecting to be part of this meeting are not attending the summit. Paul Kagame of Rwanda is not in Addis, reportedly. Interestingly, 2 days ago he was in Kenya. He visited Kenya, he met with Uhuru Kenyatta, president of Kenya, but he is not attending this summit. Though he has been elected as the head of African Union's Development Committee yesterday, but it was a virtual meeting and a virtual session in which he was elected as the head of African Union's Development Committee. He is not attending this session in person. And fourthly, viewers, Yoweri Museveni, Uganda's ruler, who is also a very staunch supporter of Pan-Africanism, he is not attending this summit too. I have not seen him so far. So far, I have not seen Kagame and Museveni at this summit. We'll keep you updated, viewers. Now, secondly, Oromo Liberation Army has carried out an attack on a security team of Oromia regional president. Where did this attack happen? What does this attack indicate? Well, the attack happened in Guji. We know that there is presence of Oromo Liberation Army in Guji, Borana, Guji, southern Oromia. And it was carried out near Bole Hora town of Guji and West Guji zone, Bole Hora town. Near this town, a security team of Shimalis Abdisa, Oromia regional president, came under attack. Some casualties are also being reported. At least 3 casualties are being reported. The security team visited this area in connection with the visit of Shimalis Abdisa's visit of Borana. I think 2 days ago, PM Abiy and Shimalis Abdisa visited drought-affected areas in Borana. So that is why the security team was there. While it was traveling, it was near Bole Hora. It came under an ambush, and some casualties are being reported. It shows that Oromo Liberation Army has significant presence in western and southern Oromia. We've been updating you about Guji, Burana, about Horogodoro, Velega, Kailam Velega. These are the places where there is very significant presence of Oromo Liberation Army, and that is why an attack happened near Bole Hora in southern Oromia. Lastly, was very important news story. Afar regional government has released a statement. The government of Afar is confirming that Tigray Defense Force has taken control of 5 Woredas in Zone 2 of Afar region. Abala, number 1. Number 2, Magale. Number 3, Rabati. Number 4, Birhale. Number 5, Kannaba. Fighting was going on in these places, we know, but this is the first time that Afar regional government is confirming that after heavy fighting, Tigray forces are controlling these 5 places. And Afar regional government further said that Tigray forces are moving towards Sardo, towards Ethiopia, Djibouti road. Government says, regional government of Afar, that Tigray forces have launched a fresh offensive. And now the purpose, the objective of this offensive is to take control of strategic Ethiopia-Djibouti road. In the previous video today, I told you about Birhal and Kunaba, if you have watched the previous video. So we have now confirmation that Afar regional government is confirming that TDF is in control of Birhale, Kanaba, Abala, Megale, and Arabadi. But question is, will TDF move towards Ethiopia-Djibouti road or not? Will it move towards Eritrea border or not from Birhale, from Kanaba? I personally don't think so. I think TDF has a very bad experience of an advance, military advance towards Ethiopia-Djibouti road. They will not do it now. If they did, it could be suicidal for them, because once they go deep into Afar, they'll be vulnerable to drone strikes, air strikes. They could come under pressure. But Afar regional government says that they are trying to go deep into Afar towards Ethiopia-Djibouti road. Let's see what happens. This is official position of Afar regional government. So far, Ethiopian National Defense Force has not been deployed on this front. We have no confirmation. Even Tigray government is not talking about deployment of ENDF on this front. Tigray government only says that Eritrean forces are here, Afar militias, Afar forces. Tigray government did not talk about the presence of Amhara militias, Amhara fighters on this front too. So far, what we have learned is that Afar fighters are trying to defend their territories. It's difficult for Afar fighters to defend. Obviously, TDF is a more organized force than Afar fighters. Now, the statement could be a way of putting pressure upon ENDF, upon Ethiopian government as well, because there is anger in Afar. We discussed in previous videos that people think that people of Afar are being betrayed by Ethiopian government, by Ethiopian federal government, Ethiopian federal army. So the statement of Afar regional government could be a way of putting pressure upon federal government and other regional governments that they should not neglect Afar region, and Tigray forces are moving towards a key place, Ethiopia-Djibouti road. But it remains to be seen what is TDF's military objectives in Afar. Their stated position is that they do not want to hold ground in Afar. Afar says they are in 5 Woredas, they want to move towards strategic road. Let's see. We'll have to wait a little to see TDF's strategy here. But if you are in control of 5 Woredas, it means that tens of thousands would have been displaced from these places. That is what's happening. There is a humanitarian crisis in Afar because due to this intensified fighting, thousands, tens of thousands are being displaced from these 5 orders. We'll try to keep you updated about this key front now. Thank you for watching.